can this AI help you develop a meal plan? And how good is that meal plan? Let's find out. ChatGPT made a huge boom in the past several weeks. It's an AI or artificial intelligence that helps people to create text. Some people use it even to write a dissertation thesis, any kind of thesis, schoolwork, but also for creating graphics, videos, for creating script, marketing, sales pages, websites, anything that you can think about. But let's find out, how good is it for actually creating meal plans? Is it usable? Will it replace nutrition coaches? And can you use it reliably? First, what I noticed, like breakfast is like 300, lunch 400 and dinner 500 calories. So that's like inverse pyramid. Interesting. Not a big difference, but why not? And it includes like 2 small snacks that we can possibly split it into. Maybe I could include them in the breakfast or in between the meals. Doesn't really matter. Together it's like 1800 calories. On the first side, oatmeal with boiled eggs and a small orange. Sounds good. If my goal was weight loss at this amount of calories, I would do it completely differently, because having like half cup of milk, oatmeal, 1 serving oatmeal, what is this, like 60 grams, 50 grams, what's 1 serving? Half cup of berries, not really bad. But I would include vegetables for adding the bulk to the whole diet, to the whole meal. But definitely not a bad choice. Eggs are really like hard-boiled eggs, satiating. They are also full of like protein and fat. Maybe not as much protein as I would like to have, but it's not a tragic amount. It will be about 17 grams protein, let's say, in this breakfast. Well, definitely below 25 grams. Lunch, 2 cups mixed greens with 4 ounces of grilled chicken. I believe that's like 120 grams approximately. Half cup cherry tomatoes, great choice. Sliced cucumber, great choice. Vinaigrette, good. So no oil-based dressing. This meal plan this AI is smarter than most people and most meal plans that you are getting online and that people pay for. 1 ounce, 1 small apple. Dinner, salmon, roasted vegetables, and half cup of rice. Next, small banana Greek yogurt with 1/4 cup granola. Oh, of course, we could play with this, but this is really a great meal plan right here. So some of the things that I would play with is like, because these meals are like completely different, and practically speaking, I would love to have something that is like maybe use leftovers from meal number 1 to use for meal number 2 or something like this. But you can also repeat these 3 meals and prepare them for like 3 or 4 days, and in that way have each day the same breakfast, same lunch, same dinner, save time in that way, and by meal prepping and boxing. So but it's variety of food. It gives you different food choices. It hits the main things, like it is giving you protein, it is giving you carbohydrates, it is giving you fats, healthy fats, and also it's also giving you fruits. I'm telling you, this is actually better than what you would get mostly from paid meal plans. let's just say, how much protein is in this meal plan? So that's my follow-up question. Based on the meal plan I provided, you would be consuming approximately 120 grams. See, so breakfast 15, lunch 35, dinner 40, and snacks 30. So yeah, maybe include snacks in the breakfast, then that would be it. In general, it's recommended. Oh, and it even follows up with the recommendation: consume 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of recommended. However, this recommendation can vary based on person's age, sex, weight, activity level, and other factors. If you are trying to increase your protein intake, you could consider adding more protein-rich foods, and so on. Yeah, so sufficient protein intake. I mean, I can argue with this like 0.8 that it's not enough, like they said, but no, this is a very good meal. I mean, so can you get success? Can you be successful with this? I believe you would get a lot of success. Some follow-up question you can make when using this ChatGPT to create your own meal plan would be, can you give me instructions how to prepare the breakfast? And it knows what breakfast you are speaking about, because it keeps in the memory your previous interactions. So ingredients, instruction is small salt, bring the water to boil, stir in the milk, cook for a dish, or transfer to oats, also hard-boiled eggs. One large egg. I believe there were two. One hard-boiled. Okay. Smarter than me. Yeah, so you see. Now, if you would like to purchase this meal plan, you can get it now on my website for $20. So as you can see, ChatGPT can definitely help you develop a great meal plan for your own use, and it gives you some reasonable meal ideas and calorie within your calorie range. And also you can see that it doesn't just give you some random things, because from my experience, like previously when I tried these meal planning applications, they gave you so irrelevant ideas like bananas with chicken, you know, that kind of things. So it was not usable, although it fit certain macronutrient split. But this gives you really a variety of foods, enjoyable based on what I see. It gives you the instructions, it's really quick, fast, so you can use these steps just to follow. You don't need to pay for meal plans anymore. I'm excited about this. Bad news for some people who are selling meal plans, right? So let's see, will AI replace nutrition coaches? It's possible that artificial intelligence could be used to assist nutrition coaches in their work, but it is unlikely that AI will completely replace the need for human nutrition coaches. While AI algorithms may be able to analyze data and provide recommendations based on certain inputs, they may not be able to fully understand or address the unique needs and preferences of each individual. Nutrition coaching often involves developing a personal relationship with clients, providing support, motivation, addressing complex issues such as emotional eating and disordered eating patterns. These tasks are difficult for AI to replicate and are likely to remain the domain of human nutrition coaches. And I fully agree with this response, and I was pleasantly surprised, because nutrition coaching is much more than just giving you the meal plan that fits your perfect macros and calorie goals to help you achieve your body composition goals. What we do as nutrition coaches is often dealing with people's needs, emotions, and expanding beyond the food itself, however silly that might sound to you, because many people go to nutrition coach expecting a meal plan or talking about food only. But food is not only about what you eat, but how you think about it and what you do with it. It is part of our social system, right? We make decisions about what we eat, not only about based on the nutrition values, right? We don't eat based on what is nutritionally the best possible food for us, even when we have those knowledge. We eat based on our emotions, based on how we feel. When you are sad, you are much more likely to grab chocolate or some kind of comfort food. And why is that? Have you ever thought about this? Why do we reach for certain foods during occasions like Christmas, Easter, or any other holidays? It's not about the nutrition, it's about tradition, it's about connecting with other people. That is why your grandma is hosting you with all that food, and she's worried when you don't want to eat that, even when you are stuffed like a turkey. Anyway, so I don't think that AI will replace nutrition coaching, but I think it has a great power to enhance it. So what it can do is this low-level task. It can analyze food logs much better without any kind of biases that the coach or emotions can bring into that process. But it can analyze those food logs and make better analysis and predictions of calorie intakes, macronutrient splits and such based on the previous inputs. And we already have some food logging, food tracking applications that do that for you. And it is great for a majority of people who are maybe just starting with nutrition. They need that initial touch, that initial help. But nutrition coach then can also help you to understand why you are doing those things and how you feel while doing those things. So eating a banana is different from person to person, and how it makes them feel based on the circumstances, like before a training, is it during the training, is it when you are just sitting on a couch at 10 p.m. It will have a different effect on your body when you eat that banana, in what circumstances. And maybe you have intolerance that makes you have a brain fog after eating that banana, or indigestion, even though a banana is perfect source of carbohydrates, vitamins and several minerals. So bringing all those things together is essential, and that is what nutrition coaching is really all about. Why I love it, and why I've been stuck with it for so long, and why I love working with people on these topics. But from my perspective as a coach, I can use this when working with my client to free up my time. I can teach them this, and we can focus on things like noticing how their body feels, how their body performs, how is their sleep, how their digestion works, and doing all those important tasks and things they would not do otherwise. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Was this helpful, and will you use this for your own nutrition planning? I'm really excited. If you have any follow-up questions, put them down in the comments. I will make sure to answer them. If you have been watching this video so far and you enjoyed it, consider giving it a like, sharing it, or subscribing to this channel. My goal is to help you figure out the nutrition for you, so you don't need to spend countless hours of watching, reading, or listening to all the information and then trying to sift through them, select only this information that would probably work for you, but maybe yes, maybe not, and then trying to apply them into your specific context of your own life. That takes a lot of time. So I want to help you shorten the time that is necessary for you from taking that information to putting it into practice. And if this is valuable for you, please consider subscribing. I would also like to bring into your attention all the free guides that I've created over the past several years. Those include blog posts, recipes, podcast episodes, also these videos, and free guides including meal plans that you can find on my website. So go check and visit danweiss.eu/guides.